you finished,
What?
Teo?
No, but I just don't feel like drawing at the moment, Clara, okay? Oh, Miss.
Oh, is there something the matter, Teo?
Miss, I don't feel very well, you know.
You look a bit pale. What's wrong?
I've got a bad headache, Miss.
Oh, you're very hot.
Oh, no, miss. Do you think Teo's going to be all right?
Yes, Clara. Now I'm going to take your temperature.
Hey, Teo, if you're really ill and you've got a temperature, you'll be able to take the rest of the day off school. That's right, isn't it, miss?
Let's look at his temperature first. Well, Teo, you've got a temperature all right. I'll call your mum and have her pick you up. You stay here and keep an eye on him, and I'll go and telephone.
I'll look after him, miss. You're ever so lucky, Teo. You get to go home and spend the rest of the day in bed. I wish I could do that.
But I don't like staying in bed, Clara. Now you mustn't bother Teo, Puck, because he's not very well.
Doctor's here, Teo.
Now then, young fellow, how are you feeling? Not so good?
Be nice to him because he's not very well, okay?
Don't worry, I'm the doctor. I'll make him better, OK? Now then, young fellow, let's have a look at you. A sore throat, that
yes,
right?
That's right.
I want you to open your mouth wide and say, ah, all right? Now, let's have a look. Yes, looks a little bit inflamed to me.
Did he hurt you? No, Paul, I'm okay.
The doctor's here to make Teo well, Paul.
Now then, young Teo, I'd like you to lift up your pyjama top so I can have a listen to your chest, OK?
I want to listen too.
That's something for doctors to do, not little boys.
What can you hear? What can you hear?
A touch of the flu, that's all. Take this. Here.
Thanks very much for all your help, Doctor.
A sweet for you, Teo. And one for you, Paul, for being so concerned about your big brother.
Thank you.
Well, I think you've made a friend for life there, Doctor.
I think he's a very good doctor, Teo, because he makes you better and he gives you sweets as well. Can I play this card, Teo? No, Paul, I told you already. You have to play either a heart or a diamond. Hey, Teo, guess what? I don't know, Mum. What's happened? Please tell me. You can come in now. Hello, Teo. How are you? I'm feeling much better today, thanks. But I'm glad you've come to see me because I was starting to get really bored here on my own. But you're not on your own, Teo. I'm here too. That's true, Paul, but there are a lot more games that you can play with 4 people than you can with 2, you know. Oh, yes. Why don't we all play cards together? Yes, that's a good idea. Oh, great, Teo. Will you deal the cards?
Teo, it's time to take your medicine.
Oh, Mum, do I have to?
Yes, Teo, you have to take it if you want to get better.
But, Mum, it tastes ever so horrible. Ugh.
Come on, Teo, just 1 spoon.
Oh, all right then, Mum.
Good boy.
You're ever so grown up, Teo. Hey! Gotcha!
Hey!
Let me go, Teo!
Now stop it, Teo. You should be in bed. Enough.
But, Mum, I feel much better.
You've been up for a long time now and you need to rest. In bed.
Oh, okay then, Mum.
I think that's the best thing. Ah, how are you feeling, Teo? You look better.
Fine, Dad. Just bored with being in bed.
It's just for a couple of days, darling.
Paul, I'm taking Puck out for a walk. Would you like to come too?
Yes, please, Dad. Oh, but I want to come too, Dad.
Now listen, Teo, you're much too sick to go outside.
Just a little walk.
How about if I read you a little story instead?
Oh, yes, Mum. That would be great. Oh, I want a story too.
I thought the plan was that you were going to come for a walk with me and Puck.
I want a story.
Oh, all right then, Paul.
Jump up, darling. Once
Hey, Mum, do you think the doctor will say I'm well enough to go back to school?
Yes, I'm sure he will. You've only come for a checkup. You're better now, aren't you?
All right then, Teo, you can go in now. Doctor, it's Teo.
Hello there, Teo. How are you feeling?
Fine, thank you. My throat stopped aching and my head doesn't hurt anymore and I've been in bed for ages and ages.
Let me take a look at you, Teo.
That's it, lie there. Now, the doctor's just going to check your ears, Teo.
So do you think everything's all right then, Doctor?
I'm just going to test his reflexes and then the nurse can weigh him.
Now, just stand here and we'll see how much you weigh.
Well, Teo has recovered completely, so I suggest he goes back to school tomorrow. That all right?
That's good news, isn't it, Teo?
I can't wait to get back to school and see all my friends again. And can I have a sweet, Doctor?
Teo, Teo, he's lovely.
In the next episode, Paul goes to nursery school for the very first time. Were you a bit scared on your first day at nursery? Paul is, a little. But he soon makes some friends and can't wait to go back the next day. Why don't you join Paul next time and see how he gets on?